Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Team Doctor Tuesday in a new location. If you can't tell, I have moved home. I finished college yesterday. Technically, I got all my grades back, so I'm graduating, which is awesome. Um, with that being said, though, I have not played this game in the last week, pretty much at all. So this week's episode is going to be a little bit different. Right now we have a team from Bank to Spank. Shout out to the name. um, Great Twitch viewer. Been in my chat for a while, and he asked me to take a look at his team. And I thought, hey, every day on stream I take a look at people's teams. Why don't I get this video out early and let you guys know that I'm live right now, twitch.tv/strikeout1066, and I will be in stream for a while tonight, just looking at teams. So come swing by chat, and I'll do what we're about to do to Bank of Spank's team live with you. Work with your budget, get feedback from what you think. But let's get this started. So first and foremost, I think this is a very, very good looking team, right? I think his lineup can be adjusted a little bit, right? He's got a lot of righties. I think that Carlos Santana card is a beast. Right, that Carlos Santana card can pretty much just straight out hit. But I think that if we look at last week's video that I made, right, and check out some of the future stars cards, specifically people like Gorman, Kirilov, I think that they would be an upgrade to Carlos Santana, because that Carlos Santana card, in my opinion, is one of the best bench bats in the entire game. Right, I would put Jason Giambi there, get that lefty in there, and then I would keep Carlos Santana on the bench. Right, I would also use him potentially as a backup catcher. Right, if you want to get a backup catcher for your team, I think that Carlos Santana card could work. Right, not really as a defensive replacement, but Buster Posey doesn't have the most speed. Definitely as a last minute, hey, we had a pinch runner, let's replace him. That Reggie card is pretty good. That Mini Minoso card, I think, is slept on. That is a great looking card. Nice creative player there. That Chipper card looks great. I've gotten to use him, like I said, in showdowns. Very good card. Buster Posey, pretty solid. Now, your bench here. Your bench, right? Craig Biggio, again, great backup catcher. I think that between him and Carlos Santana, you have a backup catcher set. I think that Jason Giambi, in my opinion, is a better first baseman than that Carlos Santana card. If you're just keeping Carlos Santana in for a bat, then why not use him as a bench bat? Right? He can play multiple different positions. He's very versatile. Speed isn't there. I don't know. It's something about his defense, especially at first base, with how I've seen some people drop balls lately. I've been watching a lot of Twitch while I've been moving on my phone before I have my PC set up. I've watched a lot of first basemen drop balls this past couple of days. I don't know what it is. Ricky, you got a great bench bat and pinch runner there. Barry Larkin. I think your bench is looking very solid. Now, if we were to take a look at your pitchers, go ahead and move me over here. Kluber, beast. Hal Newhouser, beast. Kyle Wright, beast. Clark Schmidt, beast. Forrest Whitley, looking pretty good, right? Dustin May, I think that's your next pickup for your team. That Dustin May card, if you can make World Series, I would recommend taking him. If not, save up for him. I think that card's going to be special. 99 velocity, 99 break. Excellent pitch selection. Just that card looks insane. Bullpen is looking really solid. I would try to get a player to replace Kerry Wood. Not sure who you could get. Maybe somebody like Lee Smith or Troy Percival now. I think that Kerry Wood card is good, but I think he definitely is not the best. All right, I'm going to look at one more team here. This is Mets. Mets has been a follower for almost a whole year now at this point, which is crazy to think about. But this is a really good looking team. I do think that Josh Bell card probably should head to the bench, right? I think that in right field he's too much of a liability, even though I love that card. I think that Gallo in right, maybe get somebody like um, Brandon Marsh in center field. Get the Padres guy. I never remember his name. Padres guy in left field. Gallo in right. That's a really good looking outfield. Adalberto Mondesi is a beast. Eddie Matthews is a beast. Sandberg's a beast. That Pete Alonso card, all he does is hit home runs. That's a beautiful, beautiful card. If you don't have that card yet and you need a righty bench bat, I think that's the best right-handed bench bat in the game. Gary Sanchez looking pretty good. Jorge Posada, great bench catcher. David Ortiz, great bench bat. Torrey Hunter, decent. Right, I think that Mets, if I were you, I would continue to grind for some of the future stars cards. Jorge Mateo as a great pinch runner. Vidal Brujan as either a shortstop or a second baseman. You can figure out what you want to do with Sandberg. Nolan Gorman could be a bench bat. Kirilov can be a bench bat. I think you have a lot of options here, but I do think first and foremost, let's get another outfielder and get Josh Bell on the bench. That way you have a switch hitter that's a beastly hitter on the bench. Starting rotation is looking pretty solid. Obviously, we're going to want to try to replace that Bob Gibson. Again, future star, anybody. It looks pretty good. Future star Kyle Wright, future star Clark Schmidt, Bruzdar, all those cards are great options. Bullpen, as always, I think that right now we're starting to get more and more bullpen cards, but I still think the other ones are more important. Bullpen guys for you to, I think, grind for in the future. Aroldis Chapman, for sure. The new Troy Percival card is a pretty decent right-handed pitcher. I'd also recommend Josh Hader. And I think that some of the right-handers that you get for collections are like Cody Allen are just beastly. But yeah, guys, like I said, I have not really played this game. My team has not improved at all since the last time you guys saw it. So if you guys would like me to take a look at your team, I am live right now, twitch.tv/strikeout1066. Thank you for watching, and I will see you there.